Okay, I'm trying to hoist the engine, the 300 pounds Johnson 90 horsepower, and I try to plug it into this, and this is a battery tender, so I can hook up to the an extension line. Okay, the problem with that is this comes with a fuse, and the fuse is 7.5 amps, as you can see. Now the problem is, as I was trying to hoist the engine, the amps became too big, over 7.5 amps, so I burned the fuse. So it stopped. My engine is hanging over there. What I'm doing now is I'm trying to force the two the fuse, positive and negative, with this thing here, so that there's going to be 12 volts thing flow through this fuse. But first of all, I need to disconnect one of these guys so I don't burn myself, because alright, here you go. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use a little piece of metals here for now, and then I'll buy fuse later. Anyway, so this is going to force the current to go through this fuse without any fuse, so I just made a connection there. And now I'm going to put my positive back to the batteries. Do not touch this metal piece, because it will shock you. It's 12 volts. It's not 110 volts that much, but at 12 volts is still enough to shock you. So this is what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to get the wires down there. And then I'm going to continue my hoist work. Okay. So this is my connection, the battery bolts, battery tender thing. I'm in the boat right now, so I don't want to. There you go. So I'm just going to connect this and then have the engine continue to hoist. Is up. I am going to push the boat back so I can mount the motor. I'm going to take a picture of this. You know what? I probably should put the tool rod through first before I try to insert it into that hole there. It'll be so much less hassle versus what I was trying to do here. So that's what I'm going to do. Take the rod out, then feed it through the tilting rod, and then after it's done, and then I'll try to stick it into that hole. I think that's what I'm gonna do, because this is proving too difficult. Well, actually, wait a second. Actually, it's going through. So actually, it's going through. It's actually going through. So I may be okay. I'm gonna continue to push. Oh. Come on. This is where the difficulty is. Gosh, I'm breaking my transom here. Oh gosh. Maybe I should lower it a little bit more, just so that the motor will be sitting on the transom, so I can push while the motor sits still, instead of like now. When I push, the motor just back off, and the tilt rod just won't get in. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna lower the motor a little bit more, so it sits on the transom better. There you have it. Sitting on the transom. There you go, yeah. I was right. Oh gosh. Okay, I just use some brutal force, like this, bam, bam, bang, and then eventually this thing just went through. So that's how you do it. Now this is pretty good. What I'm going to do is I am going to position my boat for the screws, and then I'll mount the screws and drop the motor a little bit more. Now there you have it. That's my tilt rod. I think I'm good for this season. It's not going to freeze again, at least for this season. So there you have it. I'm going to go down there, mount the screws, lower the motor a little bit more, and be done with